When I was away, I missed this and I can't skip it. There are some things that you just can't get over it. You just can't skip. You can't just pass, you know? You can't just ignore. You have to take up, you have to say something just to let it go, because it can stuck in your head and like confuse your mind, your thoughts, trigger you emotionally, mentally, brotherhoodly, sisterhoodly, firewoodly, like literally. So I just couldn't skip this. I had to do this video, and it's about the president and his former deputy. You know why? They are now throwing, they like, it's kind of like a week ago they were throwing shots at each other, and I saw the video and I was like, okay, I'm not currently doing the content, but I just can't skip it. The way, like, you know what, you guys, do you see my video on Malala? You know, that is what brought me back. The video of Butere girls, Cleophas Malala. I had gone for a hiatus. I had taken a break for 3 months, but it took me only 2 months before another another tragic events, another chaotic thing started to happen, and I just couldn't avoid, and I can't avoid this too. Yeah, there are some things you just can't avoid, like I said, and I'm gonna repeat it. That's why I'm doing this video. Yeah, so I have a clip here of Ruto throwing like, guys, of let me be kind of the president and his former DP Rigathi Gachagua throwing shade at each other about, you know what, let me be honest. Like, I like being honest. Ruto came up on, I don't know, on whatever channel. I don't know if it was a speech he was trying to make or interview, whatever. He went up there and he started, I don't know if it was lying or if he was telling the truth, because he went there and he started saying Rigathi alikuwa anataka bilioni 10 ndio anipange kisiasa.
God have mercy upon us.
Seriously. Like, you know, I saw that video. I wanted to do it, but I was like, okay, let me wait for Rigathi Gachagua. We know he has these big comebacks. So it kind of took like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Now he responded. That's why I'm doing this video. So I have a combination of the video of Ruto himself and Rigathi. Like, these two guys, since they separated, it has been chaos. It has been blunder. It has been tragic event after event. If you are a commentator in Kenya and you don't have content to do, I guess you are so, let me not say, because this is what brought me back from that Butere thing. It brought me back. I had gone for a year. Like, I can't believe I came back just because of because of these two guys. Like, because of this, like, Ruto is so, he can't just sit down and settle for some, like, it can't be quiet in, there is no silent before you hear another breaking news of the president or maybe the former DP. Kenya, like, I hate it, I love it. I kinda not support it, kinda support it, because it's okay. Let me not talk much. Let's just get into the video. We see what Ruto was saying. So we have here the speech of Ruto, and we have another one for Gachagua, because obviously we know Gachagua is gonna respond. There's nobody like Gachagua, because Gachagua is never silent. If you throw a shade at him, it can even take him a year, but he'll still respond. So I was just waiting for the response to do this video, and here we go. So let me play this clip. Ruto says Rigathi alikuwa anataka bilioni 10 ndio anipange kisiasa, and he's always like pointing fingers and saying he's not mad. Like,
I'm not a madman.
Okay, let's play the video. and see what is up here, because there's a lot going on in Kenya right now. I just can't stay silent from my channel.
Afika mahali hapo sasa
Okay guys, I didn't capture the whole clip because I just want the specific event, the specific whatever he said. I don't want to watch the whole thing because it's a lot.
Lezana na huyu bwana sasa, my friend punguza vita na hawa watu wote. Sasa ikanifikia mimi mimi sasa, unajua mimi naweza kukufanya one term president.
Jesus.
Usipofanya hii.
Why is he saying this now? Why? Okay, do you guys remember during the impeachment of Gachagua how this guy was silent? He went to a silent mode. He went to flight mode for like 2 weeks, like 1 month. He never said nothing, and now he's here. Okay.
Nahitaji bilioni 10. Unajua bilioni 10 Bwana Waweru?
Labda zilikuwa za nini rais?
Bilioni 10 ndio niende niongee na watu ya mlimani, you know, ni kupangie siasa, sijui nifanye nini. Mimi nikaona hapa nikamwambia I will not do it. Na wacha nimalize.
Even the interviewer is like, okay, ni ya nini? Tueleze what is going, like this guy is it's kind of a comedian. It's kind of like the way like the video I've done, just him saying he's not mad. He's now relatable because that is a lie. If you're not a politician, if you like politics, wherever you are, whatever you are, that is a fucking lie. Let me just tell you right now in your face, that is a lie. That is a lie.
Kamwambia hii haiwezekani. Na kama ni kuwa one term ni sawa. Hakuna problem. Kama wewe ndio kuamua nani atakuwa one term, nani atakuwa sijui how many terms, nilikuwa nafikiri ni wananchi wa Kenya na Mungu. Kama ni wewe sasa amua vile unataka. Nasikia my friend.
This guy is so funny. Like, okay.
I am not the
now we have the response. Like I said, the guy from Mulima will never be silent. Former DP Rigathi Gachagua, the president should decide how much money I allegedly asked for. His chief His chief propagandist Dennis Itumbi said 6.5 billion shillings, while his Mr. Fix-It Kimani Ichung'wah. People have your nicknames. Chief propagandist that is Dennis Itumbi, and then you have Kimani Ichung'wah, Mr. Fix-It. Okay, claimed 8 billion shillings, and Ruto himself mentioned 10 billion. Like, can they settle on one figure? It's just a narrative. He wanted to push the mountain. Like now, like that is why I'm saying it's a lie, because Kimani Ichung'wah said 6.5 billion. We have like Kimani Ichung'wah said 8 billion. Dennis Itumbi said 6.5 billion. Kasongo himself is saying 10 billion. Like, can they just settle on one figure to make it make sense? Can they just settle on one figure? Like, because why are they jumping from 6.5 billion to 8 billion to now 10 billion? Like, make it make sense. That is why Rigathi Gachagua always respond. Gachagua is never silent. Yeah, Kenya have freedom of speech. That is why Gachagua uses it very perfectly. The freedom of speech is so
I don't know asking William Ruto to give me any money. In any case, let me ask you a question. William Ruto should make up his mind how much money I'm supposed to have asked. His chief propagandist, Zitumbi, wrote.
I love the nicknames.
Yeah, I have a copy. I will give it to you. I remember here. I'm asking for 6.5 billion. Okay? True. His Mr. Fix-It Kimani Ichung'wah went to Europe in an interview and said, I'm asking for 8 billion. William Ruto says I'm asking for 10
10 billion. Yeah.
Between his Mr. Fix-It and his chief propagandist and William Ruto, can't they sit down and agree the figure that Rigathi Gachagua is supposed to have asked for? So I want to explain to you that there is nothing like that. It was just a narrative he wanted to bring to the mountain because he needed to explain to them. Because he committed himself that he would never humiliate his deputy. He went beyond "God afraid of me." He needed something to tell the people of the mountain. But of course, everybody knows it's a lie. Because if that was true, it should have come in the impeachment. Again, let me tell you.
Yeah, I was forgetting it, guys. Do you remember how when he was impeached, they never said whatever this Itumbi and Mr. Fix-It and propagandist chief. They never said that. And now, it should have been in the impeachment. That is why it's a lie. Can't you guys get it? It's a lie.
Rogers.
But I have to ask you, because you're equally on record in public mentioning that President William Ruto offered you 2 billion Kenya shillings to resign ahead of the impeachment in October. So isn't that a counter narrative?
No. I talked before. He talked the other day. Okay. I have not talked after he has talked.
So your claims are true?
I said he talked to me. He sent a very senior officer in government. One, he called me myself when we disagreed and said, I cannot work with you. I would like you to resign. And if you don't, I'll impeach you.
Jesus.
And later on in the interview, I'll tell you why we disagreed. And he said, instead of you going home empty-handed, and since you assisted me, I would like you to go with your retirement package and I can get you some money to get you started off. Like,
whoa. Wait a minute. Wait. I've never heard of this. Like, taking a break from social media is so, like, I missed this. I never heard of this. Like, that is so humiliating. That is why Gachagua is never silent. He was so humiliated.
I told him to go to hell. I'm not interested. I'm priceless. And that kind of money I have. You know how much I funded your campaign. I am not a man to be given 2 billion shillings. You know what the kind of...
Jesus Christ. There's a lot going on here. Yeah, you guys have seen. These two are never silent. They will throw shade at each other. They will say whatever they have in their mind. And we're just like, the only thing we have to do is just sit and wait, because we currently have a president and we have the impeached. So we're just waiting for the next presidential election. That is the only thing we can wait for, because we cannot interfere. Because when you saw the echoes of war thing, like, you can't interfere. You can't even say nothing. Like, only Gachagua has. Anyways, so what are your thoughts, guys? Do you think all this is just a narrative that Ruto is trying to push the Mount Kenya, or do you think he actually did this, or do you think Gachagua is lying? Who do you think is a liar here? Because Kasongo, yeah. Mubai Nangai, we know who is a liar. And who do you think is lying the most? Because politicians are liars. Politicians can never see the truth. Politicians are never honest. So, whatever side you on, that is not the most... that is the least lies. So, the side that you are not on, that's the worst lies. Yeah, what are your thoughts? Let me see in the comment section and see you in the next one. Peace.